You're watching KCAL 9 News at 2.
As the winter approaches, folks will be spending less time outdoors.
That means finding other ways to get a tan, but is there such a thing as a safe fake tan? We'll have that answered next in Health Watch. In Health Watch today, if you're a smoker, today is the day doctors hope you consider kicking the habit.
Also, is there such a thing as a safe tan? A safe tan. I was thinking of a fake tan.
There's both, actually. The fake tan and the fake tan can be a safe tan,
there you go.
too. How about that? More than 800,000 Americans will be diagnosed with skin cancer this year alone. Excessive tanning or exposure to the sun is responsible for 90% of the cases. But doctors say it is, in fact, possible to get a safe tan. Millions of Americans spend their summer at the beach or outdoors, doing, among other things, tanning, whether intentionally or not. But with the cooler months coming and most people focusing on work or school, many are still searching for another way to get that healthy glow. Dr. Peter Kopelson of the Laser Aesthetics and Advanced Dermatology Center in Beverly Hills says the one thing you want to avoid are tanning booths or beds.
Tanning salons are bad. Tanning salons are UVA or UVB or a combination of UVA and UVB light. It's just like going into the sun, and it's even more direct contact, so that is really not a good idea.
And Dr. Kopelson says don't listen to the hype.
The tanning salons will tell you that the light that you're exposed to is safe. So it's a little bit misleading because it's not safe.
But Dr. Kopelson says there are ways to get a safe tan. He says the easiest, cheapest, and safest tan comes in a bottle.
Self-tanners are fine. Anything that will make you look like you have a little bit of color may make you look healthier. And since it's not exposure to the sun, that's great.
But if you do use them, it's advised you look for products with sunscreen.
You should definitely look for a self-tanner that either has sunscreen in it or apply sunscreen with the self-tanner because you still want to protect yourself.
Another safe and popular option, tanning mists.
They're okay. They don't always look so okay because they can get very streaked, but if they're applied correctly, yes, they are. Okay. But again, those are not going to protect you from the sunlight, so sunscreen has to be used as well.
Dr. Kopelson also wants to remind everyone that, in moderation, sunshine is good for our bodies, just not for our skin.
Sunlight definitely gives us vitamins in our body that we won't necessarily get otherwise. But we're getting that even if we have sunscreen on.
You'll want to remember to reapply your sunscreen every few hours if you're outdoors. Most don't last all day, particularly if you're doing any type of exercise.